All right, y'all, it's Andrea back to bring more news and commentary you can use. Listen, y'all, this story right here, it sounds unbelievable, but, you know, based on the current times we're living in, it almost seemed like it could be possible. You know, I talk a lot of times about how, and, you know, many of you have shared in the comments how, you know, you really have to, you know, be prepared. A lot of times, especially like I said, in the times that we're currently living in, right, in these unusual times, you know, so much is going on, things are happening. And I've even said this before on the channel. I say, you know, it may come down to where you have to be your own, you know, see about yourself in terms of like medical needs and things like that. Listen to this, y'all. A whole state, okay, a whole state, right, suffered an outage of their 911 system. Do y'all hear what I just said? An entire state now, okay, suffered an outage just this past Thursday night, right, just last night, of their 911 system. You know how you pick up the phone, and if, you know, there's an emergency, you dial 911. Imagine something is going on, right? And, you know, whether it's happening to you or you see it happening and you need to report it. You try to dial 911, but you can't get through. It's not even working. Listen to this, y'all. The entire state of Nebraska, okay, the entire state of Nebraska experienced, what the article is saying, a 911 outage on Thursday night. Let's talk about what happened, y'all, okay? This story was published just yesterday, August 31st, okay? So the entire state, not just the southeast, northwest, Nebraska, little small town over here, small town over there, an entire state, y'all. An entire state. Listen to this, y'all. Okay, Douglas County 911 Director Kathy Allen said the states, think about how many people that is, y'all, okay? The Douglas County 911 Director Kathy Allen said that the state's 911 system went down Thursday evening at about 7:30 p.m., making Douglas County residents unable to call. Y'all, are y'all listening to what I'm saying? Y'all listen, let me get my microphone going. I got to plug up my microphone. I don't think y'all just heard what I said. Now, we talk about things that are happening, right? Let me plug up my microphone, y'all. Do y'all hear what I just said? Y'all don't hear what I said. Let me get my microphone going. Hold on, y'all. Let me find where's my microphone? Here it is, right here. I got to say this in the microphone. Y'all, I'm not going to say I never thought I'd be saying this. Testing. Y'all listen. Are y'all there? Are y'all tuned in? Listen to what I'm saying, y'all. Testing. Listen to what I'm about to say, y'all. The entire state of Nebraska experienced a 911 outage just last night, Thursday night. An entire state. You know I'm in the state of Georgia? You in your state? Imagine your entire state. The 911 system just goes out. Let's see what happened, y'all. Okay. According to my news source, Douglas County 911 Director Kathy Allen said that the state's 911 system went down Thursday evening at about 7:30 p.m., making Douglas County residents unable to call 911 for emergencies. Have y'all ever heard of that happening? I never heard of this happening, okay? Services, the article says, were restored around 8 a.m. today. 8 a.m. Friday, okay? Today is Friday, September 1st. So they went just a little over 12 hours, right? Let's do the math. They went over a little over 12 hours without being able to have access to the 911 emergency system, y'all. Okay, let's find out what happened. Now, Douglas County and Sarpy, that's SARPY, Sarpy County officials reported that 911 services were fully restored on Friday morning, meaning people in the county could resume dialing 911 for emergency assistance. The Nebraska Public Services Commission confirmed in a post on X, okay, didn't that used to be called Twitter or something like that? Now it's known as X, okay? The Nebraska Public Services Commission confirmed in a post on X that Lumen Crews, okay, Lumen Crews had worked through the night to restore those services across the state, attributing the issue to, listen to this, y'all, fiber, and I quote, fiber cuts in the area, okay? They did confirm, the article says, to 6 News, the fiber cut was caused by a third-party contractor. Now, does that sound right, y'all? They're saying that the fiber cut was caused by a third-party contractor doing work in Omaha. Okay, I see their post on X, and the post says, and I quote, 911 centers, okay, affected by last night's outage are back up and operational. Then they said, thank you to those 911 centers affected for their quick action to get the message out and ensure the public had the information to access 911 services if needed. All right, here's a statement from Lumen. And then it goes on to say, Lumen techs have restored 911 services in Nebraska caused by fiber cuts in the area. Our team worked throughout the night to fix the issue. We can confirm the system is now fully functional. Okay, and then they said, thank you for your patience. Now, people are human, right? It could have been an unintentional mistake, could have been an error, but how often does something like this happen? Okay. Was the person who made the cut, were they new on the job? Were they tired and maybe they just weren't as attentive? What happened? Okay, this is not a little issue that seems like it needs to be swept under the rug. Okay, this is a serious thing. There could have been something going on. There could have been a situation where people in this community, people in the entire state, right, would have needed to contact 911. Okay. But they didn't have access because allegedly, we'll say that allegedly, the system was out due to what the article is saying and what this company is saying, fiber cuts, okay? Now, during the outage, okay, the article says 911 centers provided the following numbers as alternate emergency contacts for their corresponding areas, okay? In different counties, it says they issued the different numbers, okay? Loud emergency alerts sounded off on cell phones in the area, alerting to the outages. So I guess, that was their way for communicating the information to Nebraskans about this alert, because I would imagine people in the community, if let's say, for example, they're trying to call 911 and they can't get through, they're probably like, okay, like what's really going on? They really, if I can imagine how they felt, they probably really thought like, that they may have thought they were in an SHTF situation, right? As a matter of fact, let me get some water, y'all. As a matter of fact, this type of outage could have very well led to an SHTF situation, right? Don't y'all think so? So in other words, they're saying that loud emergency alerts sounded off on cell phones in the area, alerting to the outage, okay? The Sarpy County, hold on, y'all. The Sarpy County noted in an X post that its 911, or I'm saying 911, 911 text system hadn't been affected, okay? The Sarpy County, they did put out a tweet. I'm reading. It says the 911 system is down in the metro area. Please call, and they listed a number until further notice, okay? And then they tweeted the following, or they tweeted a little later, text to 911 is working, okay? The Nebraska State Patrol was advising anyone in need of urgent assistance from troopers should use the, and it says star 55 system. Okay, they also put out a message. Nebraska State Patrol said several counties' 911 systems are having issues at this time. They report that their non-emergency lines are functioning and are available in the event of an emergency. Okay, y'all, this is a true story allegedly. Okay, you can go and do your research. Nebraska 911 outage, the story will come up. Okay, again, I'm not trying to cause panic or make you feel like something could happen in your area. But again, y'all, this is another situation, another example why you need to be prepared in multiple ways, okay? You know, I pray that something like this would not happen in my area or any other area or in your area, but be prepared, okay? Be prepared in multiple ways, and we've talked about it on the channel. I'm sure many of you all know exactly what I'm talking about. That's why you subscribe and support the channel. But you need to be prepared in more ways than one, okay? Again, if people know, okay, think about it, you know, if people know that, hey, the 911 system is down, if something's going on, people can't call, who knows what can happen, right? But if you're prepared in more ways than one, okay, y'all know what I'm talking about, then you have a better chance of, you know, maybe being all right, okay, and being safe and being protected. So think about that, y'all. Meanwhile, the article concludes by saying that 6 News sister station in Lincoln said that around 9 p.m. that police there had confirmed their 911 system was working just fine. Okay, so it sounds like all across the state it went out, but then maybe in some areas it was back up and running a little sooner than some of the other areas. Okay, let me know your thoughts on this story. Very concerning. Again, the entire state of Nebraska, okay, their 911 system suffered an outage on Thursday night. Services, the article says, were fully restored Friday morning, that's this morning, and fiber cuts, okay? What they're saying is our fiber cuts are to blame for the issue, okay? Thank you all so much for subscribing to the channel, for supporting the channel. I'll be back with more news and commentary you can use.